Welcome everyone to our yoga practice today. So we're going to start from sitting on the mat. Let's do our warm up. So just sit comfortably with your hands pointing toward the floor. Just take 2 deep breaths here, settling your mind. Just let go of any anxieties. Let go of any worries that's piled up during the week. Now slowly, let's look at the right side of your hip and relax your right hand down. Raise up your left hand and let's lower down the left hand toward the right hand. Gonna take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Now from here, going to lower down the right elbow. Lower down, so bend the right elbow, lower down as low as you can. I'm going to reach the left hand and gaze toward the ceiling or your left elbow. 2 more deep breaths here. So your left side of the hip bone is lifted. That's okay. That's normal. Just being aware how your hips are. 1 more deep breath here. And slowly straighten out your right elbow. And let's shift the side. Switch to the left side. So left hand only, not left elbow. So right hand reach over. Feel that nice stretch on the right side of your body. 3 deep breaths here. Connecting with your breathing. 1 more deep breath here. Focus on your breathing. Let the flow of your breath to be smooth. And slowly going to point the left elbow down and reach the right arm over toward the left side. So if your right sit bone is lifted, that's okay. Don't worry about that. So just feel that nice stretch on the upper body. 1 more deep breath here. And slowly centering your body. Beautiful. Going to raise up the arms. So palms facing down. Going to make nice circles here. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Take it slow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's circle the opposite direction. For 10, 9, 8. Relax your shoulders. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to raise the hands up toward the ceiling and all the way down. Let's breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. 1 more deep breath. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now I'm going to straighten out the right leg and the left heel pointing toward the right hip bone. Not hip bone, but hip flexor here. So you're really pressing into that right side of the inner thigh. So reach the right hand toward the right big toe. That's right. And slowly pointing the chest down. So you're lowering down your upper body. Try to point your forehead down toward the mat. So left hand pointing the left knee down. For 3, 2, 1. And slowly lift up your upper body. Now we're gonna come to a twist. So your legs are still in figure 4. Let's come to a twist. Try to have the left knee lower down on the mat. I'm gonna breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. And the same thing with the legs. I'm going to reach the hands to the opposite side. Do a twist here for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's switch the position of the legs. So my right heel is pressing into the left inner thigh. So left hand grabbing onto the left big toe, right hand to press the right knee down. And slowly just lean the upper body forward. Breathe here. For 3. Feel that nice hamstring stretch on the left leg. For 2, and 1. Gonna come to a twist. Both hands onto the opposite side. If your right knee is bent, so opposite side, have the hands onto the left. Breathe. For 3. The right knee is down, so try not to lift up the right knee. For 2, and 1. Stay the same with your legs, but both hands onto the opposite side. Breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly center yourself. Come to a mermaid. So both knees pointing toward one direction. Beautiful. And from here, I'm going to lift up the right heel. That's right. So right heel is lifted. Now I'm going to use the left hand, grab onto that right foot, and place that right foot into the elbow. So first, support the left hand, support the right foot with your left hand, and place it into that right elbow. Nice. And from here, point the left hand behind and see if you can hook onto the fingertips. If not, that's okay. Just hold on to that right foot and lift up the right foot a little bit higher. Breathe here. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let go of the hands first and slowly let go of the right foot. Nice. And let's switch the side. So both knees pointing toward one direction. Now when you're ready, you're gonna lift up the left foot behind. So use that right foot to support that the left foot. So opposite side of the hand, support that opposite side of foot. And now your elbow is free. So place that foot onto your elbow. So your left hand is free right now. So bring that right hand behind and you can hook onto the hand. I'm gonna have 3 deep breaths here. Good job. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let go. Release that left foot behind. Beautiful. I'm going to point both knees to the opposite direction. Nice. And place both hands beside that left knee. Nice. I'm going to lift up that right knee here and lower it down. Once you lower it down, not all the way down, but floating behind, gonna lift and let it float. Gonna go for 10. Take it slow and lower down. 9, lift up that right knee behind and pointing toward the floor. Going to for 7, take it slow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And from here, I'm going to straighten out that right leg and come to your elbows. So feel like your stomach is resting onto that left thigh, pointing that right toes away. So you can gaze toward that right toes. Going to lift up and lower down, floating that right toes. Going to go for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee. Lift up your upper body. We're going to switch the side. So both knees pointing toward the right side. And have your hands beside the right knee. Beautiful. And let's lift up that left knee. So when your left knee is lifted, you feel the left heel is pointing down toward the floor. And lower down that left knee. So left heel is floating in the air. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Let's go for 10. Take it slow. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're gazing toward that left knee. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to come to your elbows and straighten out that left leg. So you're resting your stomach kind of on the right thigh. Gaze toward that left toes. Let's lift up and lower. Floating in the air. Lift up and lower. Let's go for 10, 9, slower, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And centering your knees. Let's come to a butterfly. So this butterfly, just try to lower down the knees. Don't need to lift up. Just imagining the knees are trying to find the mat. Breathe here. For 3. Lower it down a little bit more. 2. So connected with the mat. And 1. Beautiful. Release. And I'm going to take a few seconds of break. I'm going to go for the main flow. Oh, my water just spilled. Okay, so the first flow will be the downward dog flow. So let's come to the tabletop. Now, when you're ready, going to point the toes down and lift up your hips. Come to your first downward dog and stretching it out. Try to have the heels lowered. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. Now inhale, right leg lifted toward the ceiling. And exhale, gonna step the right foot beside your right hand. And from here, going to support your weight with the left hand. Gonna use your right peace finger to grab onto the right big toe. And do it slowly. So going to be on the side of the left foot and raise up that right knee. Beautiful. And lower it down. Lower down the right foot to find that balance and support. And lift up that right knee. Beautiful. Lower down the right heel and lift up that right knee. Let's do it for 5. And lift up. 4. And lift up. 3. Lift up. 2. And lift up. Last one. Lower the right heel and lift up. And from here, gonna bring that right foot back beside your right hand. Beautiful. And drop that left knee, bring that right foot back. Tabletop. Come back to the downward facing here. Take a break. Take a few seconds here, stretching out in your downward facing. Now going to do the other side. Inhale, left foot lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, big step. Bring that left foot beside your left hand. So use your right hand as a support. Going to use the left finger to grab onto the left big toe. And find that edge, outer edge on the back foot. And inhale, lift up the left knee. Exhale, lower down that left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Do 5 times. 5. And drop it down. 4. And drop it down. 3. Lift and drop it down. Keep the hips lifted. Sandy, you need to keep the hips lifted. Yeah. And 2 more times. And lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Slowly bring back that left heel beside your left hand. And bring that left foot back. Come back to the tabletop. Come back to the downward facing here, stretching it out for 2 deep breaths. Beautiful. And from here, I'm gonna bend the knees and straighten out the legs. Bend the knees, gaze toward the front of the mat, and straighten out, gaze toward your toes. Gonna do it for 5 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend the knees a little bit deeper. And exhale, straighten out the legs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. From here, inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, big step, bring that right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. And exhale, going to bend the elbows and give yourself back bend. Breathe here. So your chest is lifted toward the ceiling. 3 more deep breaths here. Back bend a little bit more. Back bend. Nice. Eileen, back bend. Have the chest lifted toward the ceiling. Beautiful. And slowly lower down the hands onto the mat. Big step, bring that right foot back, come to your high plank. And slowly, let's go for our chaturanga. Lower down slowly. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take 2 deep breaths here in your downward facing dog. Stretching out. One more deep breath here, stretching it out. Beautiful. And inhale, left leg lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, big step, bring the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, back bend, elbows bent, palms facing toward the ceiling. Feel that chest lifted toward the ceiling. 2 more deep breaths here. 1 more deep breath here. Feel that nice chest opening. And slowly lower down the hands. Big step, bring the left foot back, high plank. Let's go down for chaturanga. Take it slow. Chaturanga slowly down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back to your downward facing. Take 2 deep breaths here. Find your breath. Synchronize your breathing with your movement. Inhale, right leg lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, big step, bring that right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, gonna point the fingertips back, runner's lunge. So your stomach is sucked in. Try not to rest your stomach onto the thigh. That's right, runner's lunge. 1 more deep breath here, breathing in your runner's lunge. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, gonna come to a twist. Right hand back, left hand forward. It's your twist. That's right. Front knee is bent a little bit more. Sandy, your front knee needs to be bent a little bit more. That's right, good job. So you feel the right knee is right above that heel. Elaine, maybe bend the knee a little bit more. That's right, strengthening that leg. 1 more deep breath here. And slowly just going to lower down that left hand onto the mat and right hand lifted toward the ceiling. Here's your easy twist. Beautiful. 1 more deep breath here. Very nice. And slowly lower down that right hand. Big step, bring that right foot behind. High plank. And slowly go for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, roll back to your downward facing. 2 deep breaths here. Breathing in your downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, big step. Bring that left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, going to point the fingertips back. Runner's lunge on this side. So your hands are pointing toward the opposite direction, toward your forehead. So try to imagining the crown of your head pointing forward and the fingertips pointing back. 1 more deep breath here. Inhale, arms lifted toward the ceiling. Exhale, come to the twist. Left hand back, right hand forward. That's right. It's a twist. Nice. One more deep breath here. Sandy, your upper body need to be centered. That's right, good job. Nice adjustment. And slowly let's lower down that right hand onto the floor and gaze toward the ceiling with your left hand lifted toward the ceiling. Two more deep breaths here. Try to square your hips because your left hip tend to go out. You want to squeeze that left hip in. One more deep breath here. And let's lower down that left hand. Big step, bring that left foot back, high plank. Go for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Take one deep breath here. Beautiful. Bend the knees and going to slowly walk the feet forward. Inhale, hands halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, circling all the way up. Exhale, circling all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your forehead, relax your chin. One more sun salutation. Inhale, root to rise, circling all the way up. Exhale, circling all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, relaxing. And from this relaxed position, I'm going to place both hands underneath of our feet. Can have the heels a little bit wider at the width of your shoulders. And try to relax your forehead. So you're relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your chest, relaxing your hips here. One more deep breath here. And slowly let go of the hands from underneath. And place the hands onto your hips. And slowly lift up your chest. Beautiful. Few seconds of a water break, and then we're going to come back to the second flow. So I can wipe out the water still. Okay. Okay, so the second flow is our warrior flow. So first we're going to come to your standing with the legs wider than the hips, standing a little bit wider than the hips. Nice. Now I'm going to just point the left knee toward the left side and wiggle that right foot a little bit distant from the other foot. And let's come to our warrior two. Beautiful. Make sure the body, the upper body is centered. And open up the inner thigh here. One more deep breath here. Nice. Beautiful. And slowly going to straighten out that left knee and going to lean forward. Lean toward that left side. So your right hip is pointing toward the ceiling. And let's come to our triangle. Lift up the right hand toward the ceiling. Stay here in your triangle for 2 more seconds. Breathing here. Beautiful. And slowly let's come to reverse or exotic warrior. So you're pressing into that right oblique. So you're trying to have a slimmer waistline here. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. And slowly left elbow toward the left knee and reach your right arm forward. It's extended. One more deep breath here. Now I'm going to lower down that left hand just in front of your left foot and going to come to a bind. So right hand behind. So try to reach that right hand behind your left hip and have that left hand reaching toward that right hand. Come to your bind. Nice. One more deep breath here. Very good job. Lots of us are binding. Wow, that's amazing. Good job. And slowly going to gaze toward that left knee. Gonna straighten out that left knee. So finding yourself having both legs are straightened. One more deep breath here. And slowly bend the left knee back. Lower down that left hand. And let's come back to warrior two. Nice. Good to shift the side. So let's bend the right knee. Have the warrior two on the other side. Nice. Let's straighten out the right leg. And let's come to our triangle. So one hand lowered, one hand lifted. Good job. One more deep breath here. And now let's come to reverse. Peace warrior. Gaze toward the ceiling or your right elbow. One more deep breath here. Connecting with your breathing. Now come to our extended right elbow resting on the right knee and extend your left arm over. Two deep breaths here. Find that extension on the upper body. Very nice. And slowly let's lower down that right hand and wrap that left hand around. And if you can, have the right hand go under and hook onto the fingertips. One more deep breath here. Now let's gaze toward that right knee. I'm going to straighten out that right knee. 3 deep breaths here. Suck your belly in. Breathing. One more deep breath. And slowly bend that right knee. Lower down that right hand. Come back to your warrior two. Beautiful. The other side, now switch the position. So left knee bent. Come to the left side of the warrior two. Nice. From here, I'm going to have both hands behind our neck. Nice. And slowly have the right elbow toward that right heel. So you're gazing toward that right heel and lifting. That's right. And lower down. Let's go for 10, lift, and pointing, 9, pointing, 8, and pointing, 7, pointing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And let's open up the arms back and let's switch. Right knee is bent, arms parallel to the mat. Let's have the hands behind and pointing the left elbow toward the left heel. Breathe here for one deep breath first. And let's lift. Beautiful. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up the arms and switch. Left knee bent. Arms open. Nice. Inhale, gonna straighten out the left knee, arms lifted. And exhale, bend the left knee a little bit lower, hips a little bit lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bend. Let's go for 10 and lower. 9, lower the hips. 8, lower the hips. 7, lower the hips. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. Last one. Back to the warrior 2. Breathe here. One deep breath. Powerful warrior. Beautiful. Let's switch the side. So right knee is bent. Inhale, straighten out the front knee and arms lifted. Exhale, let's lower down the hips a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. That's 8 already. So 8 more left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your warrior 2. We're adding mobility to the legs, to the arms. So you'll find yourself more flexible with arms and with the knees. And slowly release. Beautiful. Few seconds of water break. Okay, so the next flow is our little bit jumping here. So directly come to your downward facing. And from downward facing, we're going to come to have elbows bent. So when you come down to the elbows, to make sure you have your balance. So one hand at a time to lower down to your elbows. And inhale, right leg lifted. Exhale, going to bend the left knee and jump here. So you're jumping your left heel. Jumping the left foot, right foot is up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down that right leg. Let's lift up the left leg, bend the right knee. Jump the right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower down the left foot. Now I'm going to walk in the feet, both feet a little bit closer in. This is your dolphin pose. And walk a little bit further. Walk in the feet, a little bit in. Walk out. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, walk in, walk away. 2, walk in, walk away. Last one, walk in and walk away. Beautiful. Drop your knees. Come to rest in the child pose. Find your breathing. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Let's come back to the elbows. So here we're going to come to the elbows. This way is easier. Come to the elbows. So you can interlace both hands here to better support. And going to tuck the toes in and lift up the hips directly to your dolphin pose. Now going to bend the left knee. So bring the left knee in and lift up the right leg. Going to jump here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down the right foot, lift up the left. Jump here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down the left foot. We're gonna walk in the toes. Walk in the toes toward your elbows and walk away. Walk in the toes and walk away. Let's go for 5. Walk in, walk away. 4, walking in, walking away. 3, 2, walking in, walking away. Last one, walking in, walking away. Drop your knees. Rest in a child pose. Always finding your breath. Your breathing has power. Find that power in your breathing. Nice. That's good. Go for one more round of the dolphin jump. That jumping will help you a lot with the strength on your legs. So come to your elbows first. Interlace your hands and tuck the toes in. And let's lift up the hips. Come to your dolphin pose. Now going to bend the left knee. So left toes pointing toward the floor. Let's lift up the right leg. Jumping here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch the legs. Jumping here for 5, 4, beautiful, 3, 2, and last one. Bring both feet down. Let's walking in the toes and walking away. For 5, walking in, walking away. 4, bring them in and walk them away. 3, 2, and last one, walking in and walking away. Drop your knees, relaxing your child pose. Relax the forehead. Find the gratitude in each breath you take, each movement you make, full of gratitude. And slowly gonna lift up the chest. Lifting up the chest, going to be on our knees. And lower down the left hand and reaching out the right leg. So gonna be on our side and bend the right knee. So you're grabbing your right foot with your right hand and gazing toward the ceiling. This is our knees bent half moon. So feel the chest lifted toward the ceiling. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. And slowly let go of the right leg. I'm gonna switch the side. So drop the right knee and right hand down, lifting up the left leg, bend the left knee. Lifting up the left chest toward the ceiling. You're really opening that chest toward the ceiling. One more deep breath here. Nice and open. One more deep breath. And slowly let it go. Bring that left knee down. Switch. So left hand down, right leg lifted. And going to pointing the right hand toward the ceiling. And the right foot is up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that right knee down. I'm gonna switch. Right hand down. Left leg up. Left arm up. Pause the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Up a little bit more with that left leg. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Drop that left knee. Switch. Left hand down. And right toes, we're going to pointing toward the floor. So pointing that right toes to the floor, right arm lifted. Going to make that right foot with circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite circling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Right knee is down. Right hand down. So left toes pointing toward the floor first. Left arm lifted. That's circling with that left toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The opposite direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that left knee. Let's bring both hands in front of our knees and come to a frog pose. So we're going to spread the knees apart and spread the heels apart and slowly walk the hands away. Drop your elbows, drop your hips, come to a big froggy pose. Rest the chest onto the floor. So you feel your hip flexors are really open. Resting here. Beautiful. 2 more deep breaths. Wonderful. 1 more deep breath here. And slowly lift up your chest. And have your elbows straighten here in your froggy pose. So in your froggy pose, your arms are straightened. Gonna lean forward and back. Forward and back. You're trying to open up that hip flexors here. Forward and back. Forward and back. 5 more deep breaths here. Forward and back. You're really trying to relaxing that hip flexors, okay? So 1 more deep breath here. Beautiful. And from here, I'm gonna walk the hands in. Beautiful. And bring the knees in and come to lie down on the back. Going to come to your bridge here. So I think I need to adjust it. Come to your bridge. And let's directly lift up the hips. Palms facing down. And from here, I'm going to just pause the hips. Very small motion here. So only your hips are up and down. For 10, squeeze your hips and lower. Squeeze your hips and let it go. For 9, squeeze the hips and let it go. 8, squeeze the hips and let it go. 7, squeeze a little bit harder and let it go. 6, only squeezing at the hips. All your focus are at the hips and let go. 5 more. 5, squeeze the hips and let go. 4, squeeze the hips. Nothing else. And let go. 4th one, squeeze the hips and let go. 3 more. Squeeze at the hips and let go. 2 more. Squeeze at the hips. Let go. Last one. Squeezing at the hips. And slowly let go. Hugging your knees toward your chest. Rocking yourself left to right. Beautiful. Let go of the heels on the mat. And let's lifting up the right heel toward the ceiling. And from here, I'm gonna lift up the hips and lower all the way down. Let's go for 10. Lower down. Lift up for 9. Lower it down. Lift up for 8. Lower it down. Lift up for 7. Lower it down. 6, lifting up. Lower it down. 5, lifting up. And lower it down. 4, lifting up. Lower it down. 3, lifting up. Lower it down. 2, last one, lifting up and lower it down. Let's switch the side of the legs. Left leg toward the ceiling. You're feeling the left heel kicking into the ceiling. And let's lift up for 10. Lower down all the way. Lifting up higher for 9. Lower down. Lifting up for 8. Lower down. 7, lifting up. Lower down. 7. And lifting up for 6. Lower down. Lifting up for 5. Lower down. Lifting up 4. Lower down. 3, lifting up. Lower down. 2 more. And lower down. Last one, lifting up. And lower down. Relax your heels, hugging your knees, left to right. Massaging your lower back with this nice knees hugging. Beautiful. Now I'm going to point both heels up toward the ceiling and lift up the hips and lower down. Lift up the hips, lower down. Hips lifted and lower down. Let's go for 5. Lifting up for 4. Lifting up for 3. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Hugging your knees, left to right. I'll come to have the heels down, right heel down, left knee on the right knee, left heel on the right knee, and interlace your hands. Let's lift up the chest. Feel the stretch on that thighs and the glutes. One more deep breath here. And slowly lower down. Let's switch. Right heel onto the left knee and interlace your hands through. 2 more deep breaths here. Stretching out the glutes. And let's lower it down. Let's come to a happy baby. With your happy baby, you can rock yourself left to right. Find the movement in your happy baby, or stay still in your happy baby. Good job, everyone. Now from here, I'm gonna use the peace finger, grab onto the big toes, and open up the legs like big V. Nice V shape here with your legs. 2 more deep breaths. Nice. I'm going to bend the one knee in and switch. One knee bend and switch to the other knee. Find that nice hamstring stretch with your legs. One more deep breath here. And come to your butterfly with lying down. Lying down, butterfly pose. One more deep breath here. Nice. Let's lift up the chest. Legs stay the same with the butterfly. One more deep breath. And slowly straighten out the legs. One more deep breath here with the legs straightened. Nice. And slowly rock yourself up. And come to a final stretch with your legs. Final stretch with your legs. One more deep breath here. And slowly lift up your chest. Our final ending pose will be another butterfly. But this butterfly is going to have the heels away from us. So my legs are in diamond shape here. I'm going to thread the hands underneath my calves. So you're trying to lower down the chest with your hands on the floor and resting your forehead onto your feet. Beautiful. Take 3 deep breaths here, resting. Lots of gratitude. Thank your body for each breath. Thank your body for each movement. Let go of any worries. Let go of any anxieties. May this class leave you with peace and comfort, full of hopes, full of joy. And slowly lift up your chest. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much. Great class. Thank you, everyone.